All right, tell us who you are.
My name is Mark Hidalgo. I'm one of the choreographers for Reefer.
And why did you want to work with Reefer?
I worked with Kathy O, the other choreographer, several times on other shows, and I think our styles work well together. We have very different styles, but I think they blend well. And she was on board first and asked me to help her out, and I wanted to repeat past experiences, so I said yes.
And there's a lot of different dance styles in the show. Can you tell us about some of your inspirations?
Sure. I helped choreograph 2 numbers in the show. One is Listen to Jesus Jimmy, which is a showgirl number. And for that one, I thought of old Hollywood movies, Vegas style casino floor shows, things that typically don't show up in a grand scale in Broadway shows. So I wanted to bring a different style, knowing that the other dances were a little bit more contained or different styles. So I wanted to bring something more grand, flashy, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, and a little bit bawdy.
And what was the other number that you worked on?
The other number I choreographed is called The Truth. It's the finale of the show, and it's a very patriotic, middle America, self-righteous, just feeling song about how the people in the story know what's best for their neighbors. And so I thought to emulate that feeling, I put in as many American dances as I could, so everything from line dancing to kind of old tap dance to a lot of iconic moves to match the characters and what they're doing.
Great. And what has been one of the biggest challenges about the choreography in the show?
I think a challenge for any show when you're choreographing is making sure the dance applies to everyone's talent and skill range, and not having people stand out or not having it too difficult so that it looks like the audience sees that people aren't following along. Having the biggest impact that everyone can do, and choreography still should always progress the story, so you have that in the back of your head, as well as making sure all the cast members hit their marks and hit their kicks when they should. So it's not specific to this show, but it's the same challenge on any show of telling the story through dance and also making it look as good as you can.
And what was your favorite part of working on the show for you?
My favorite part of working on the show is I've done shows with many of the cast members before, including Jackie Young, and her talent never ceases to amaze me. I think she's doing a great job as Mary Lane. And honestly, my favorite song on the show is Shakespeare, which Mary and Jimmy sing. And it's really early and it's sweet, just the two of them. I think it sets the tone. It's a nice juxtaposition for all the craziness that's going on. It just sets kind of the romantic story off really well.
And why should people come see the show?
It's rarely done, and I think we have a cast full of young talent, which is very impressive in this area. Community theater doesn't always pull the youngest talent. I think these people fit the storyline, and the principals are doing a fantastic job on the show, and I think it'll be interesting for everyone to see something a little bit different.